Dark days are here, Batman. The prophecy has come true. From the ashes of Arkham City, the fires are raging, and Gotham is burning. I can see that same fire in your eyes. Before this night is through, that fire will consume you. Gotham will need a new savior, a new guardian, a new Batman.
Honorable warriors, we will show proper respect to this fallen hero by...
Show a little class, man. That... Holy shit.
Fuck.
Shall we just dive right in?
May as well.
All right, okay, so there's an article already. So apparently, when this game dropped, there was like an early access thing. It's like the deluxe edition. It was $100, like crazy. Like the price is crazy, one. But so it drops, I believe, the day before it's released or a couple of days before it's released, whenever it does for the early access. And there was a bug. And the bug, the bug allowed players to automatically, when they like logged in, automatically just jump right to the end to complete the game. That was
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big freaking bug.
Right? It just jumps you straight to the end. I was like, wow. So because of all of this, there were a lot of leaks in regards to like the deaths of a lot of the legacy characters in DC, which did not go over too well with a lot of people in the DC community, which DC fans are a whole different breed from like in Marvel fans. But so
yeah, the proportion of shills is much lower for DC.
right. Correct. So so they had to take the game down once, but they had to take it down twice within 24 hours of its early access thing there, because there were some like major bugs going on with this game, which leads to this article here. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Player searches for refunds shoot up by almost 800% for the early access record low numbers. So that kind of just speaks volumes in itself. It's like, not only are you shitting on your IP, but now like you can't even get these games right. And people want refunds. People aren't happy.
Okay, we need to insert a manic laugh from the Joker from one of the Arkham games here. That has to be done.
We should. You know what's funny about that actually is this game is supposed to take place within the Arkhamverse. Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Take one of the best
Yeah.
best known, loved franchises in DC video games and just shit right on it.
Just take your pants down and take a huge, massive shit right all over your IP, your franchise there. And I adore those games, man. Like I fucking love those games. Like I know some like one or two, I forgot which one it was. It wasn't like great, but I didn't care. Like I still loved all of them. Like I had fun and I enjoyed them. I enjoyed playing them. So once I heard that this game here was in that universe, I was like fucking pissed. I'm like, no, do not do that. But they did it. They did it.
Oh God! But why?
Yep.
Arkham had like a great ending, or at least like a passable ending.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, why?
Why indeed? Let's see here. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is now out for all after its early access period was reserved for deluxe edition numbers. Interestingly, deluxe edition owners on stream had access to the game since January 30th, and numbers indicate that the game did not receive substantial traction on the PC games platform. A new report from Game Reactor points towards Steam DB stats, which reveals the Suicide Squad video game only managed an all-time high peak of around 70 on 100 concurrent players during its early access period. These numbers pale in comparison to recent AAA titles that have launched early access on stream. Starfield, 200,000 players at peak, and of course, Pale World, which broke all kinds of records with 2.1 million. So yeah, 7,100 is looking pretty
Uh,
fucking.
okay, I'm honestly curious with this one because these are early access people, which means they didn't know the game was shit already.
Right.
So I'm genuinely curious, like, what is there drama going around, like the producers or something, or is it just because it's a Warner product and Warner's down the shitter? Like, I wonder why they're getting like zero traction.
I know. Well, I feel like there were rumors about this game, and I mean, just the title alone in itself, like Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Like, why are we killing the Justice League? Like, what are we doing? Like,
Yes,
why don't we have like this format of a game, like this open, like why don't we have that for the Justice League? You know what I mean? Like, where are those games? Like, I don't even count Injustice. Like those games, I don't count those games because you're like fighting. You're
uh,
like, go ahead.
Injustice is just Street Fighter with DC characters. Like,
Exactly.
let's be
That's why,
honest,
like, I
that's
don't
what
even
that
count
is.
those games. But this is like supposed to be like an open world type thing. So, like, why don't they just do that with the Justice League? Like, why are we trying to kill our franchise, essentially? Like,
I have an idea why they aren't doing it with the Justice League. Now, hear me out.
okay. All right.
Here's the reason: they aren't creative enough to make it interesting to keep the powers in mind.
Ah.
Like keeping the powers in mind without making them feel nerfed and like anemic would I that first part was a joke, but that really honestly could be an issue. Like they really couldn't keep the powers in mind, in a compelling way without breaking the game.
Without breaking the game. Yeah.
I mean, not that they didn't already break the game, apparently, but
I mean, I don't know.
plus the Suicide Squad cannot beat the Justice League. I am sorry, the
No,
number of contrivances you'd have to get for that. Well,
there's
Waller's little bitch squad for versus the Justice League, they get punked.
there's no way in hell that they're beating the Justice League. Like, no fucking way. No fucking way. Yeah, but no, I get what you were saying about the power sets and trying to work that into the game and things like that. But I feel like there's a way. I feel like if you're not lazy, it may take time. Yes, it may take a hell of a lot of time, but the payoff would definitely be worth it. Like people will show up and buy the game. Like the return on that would be exponential. Like it'd be worthwhile if they took like the actual time to do that rather than like, oh, why don't we just have the Suicide Squad kill them, and in that way we don't have to get all intricate with their powers and complex with it, and we can just break canon with a lot of this shit that we're using for them to beat the Justice League. It's like fucking sick.
Yeah, that's their way of using the fact that they don't know how to use their powers to their advantage. Well,
Yeah.
we don't know how to use them, so obviously they don't, so they're gonna lose.
Oh man. Yeah, it's just
Honestly, here's an idea that could genuinely have made them money in the Arkham universe. Batman Beyond Arkham.
yeah,
That would kick ass. I
it
would
would.
love that game.
I would fucking love that game too. Are you kidding me? I would fucking love that game. But of course, they're not gonna do that. Why the fuck would they do that? Why would they do that? But yeah, I mean, this picture of Boomerang,
Yeah, I
this,
also forgot that Terry McGinnis is white, so they wouldn't go with that.
yeah, they wouldn't go with that. Yeah, this picture here just kind of pretty much epitomizes this whole entire thing, right?
It
So
does.
yeah, like I might just make this the thumbnail, to be honest. Like as far as DC and Warner and how they feel about the fans and their legacy characters, it's pretty much like, yeah, fuck you. Like this is essentially
And why would you kill? First of all, why make this game killing the Justice League? That's stupid. Second of all, this is the worst part. Why put it in the Arkham universe? The
correct.
most. I mean, I don't know if it is the most, but an argument could be made that it's the most well-known and well-loved franchise that DC Games has ever made.
I would say in regards to like Rocksteady, as far as what they've put out, this is definitely like popular, if not the most popular series. Like hands down, like I would say. So like I don't know why they would even do this. Like why don't they give us a video game of just like Superman or the Flash or fucking I would even take Aquaman. Like what the fuck over this shit? Like take your time. Like fucking make a game, make it well. Like why would
Make a 7 different storyline game, one for each hero of the Justice League, with a open world power set. Acknowledges the power set, give different levels, and then have different banner areas where they come back together as the Justice League, and then kick ass.
there you go. There you go.
Or make a DC version of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Is it Ultimate Alliance the one where you have the 4 characters, and you're going through the levels?
Yeah.
I think that's the right one.
That's yeah. Yeah.
Do that.
Do better. Oh man, yeah, this bullshit, which is canon to the esteemed Arkhamverse franchise, this is just so fucked. Like this is just, it's like let's just take a shit right on those games, and we'll do it in one fell swoop.
Also, the Justice League existed in the Arkham games. Where the fuck were they?
Exactly. Oh, I guess they were like, oh, Bruce Wayne's got it. He's got it. I mean, Gotham only almost got taken over and blew the hell up, and but it's fine. Bruce Wayne's got it. He's got it. Yeah.
I get that they're cool with Bruce being territorial of Gotham, but as soon as the city became a literal prison, I feel like the Justice League would have stepped in.
Like
Batman's objections are not like.
Yeah, like can we at least get a fucking cameo of somebody, like being like, Bruce, hey, you needed some assistant, like something, like what the fuck?
Hey Bruce, pull that stick out your ass, you need help. Especially when he has like 24 hours to not die.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, yeah, they just fucked right off. Like I said, this game just takes a literal shit on that fucking series. It's so bad. So yeah, huge bugs, which means they clearly rushed this game or didn't give a fuck about a lot of it. And now that a lot of people are actually seeing these, these things that's taking place, these leaks, these videos, I don't think that's going to help with sales at all. Like this actually I think it might hurt Rocksteady a fuck ton. And I know that DC wanted the Suicide Squad to be like their Guardians, I believe what they were trying to do, but that's just like it's just not how it's like. They're like completely different characters, like the vibe. Just
the difference though?
Tone. Go ahead.
Guardians was well executed.
Yes. Oh, there you go.
And I mean,
there you go.
The remake of the sequel remake, whatever the fuck, when they went from Suicide Squad to the Suicide Squad, first of all, I genuinely didn't know that was a separate movie, so that was horrible marketing. Second of all, like they aren't exactly charming. Where at least with like Star-Lord and Gamora and stuff, they had chemistry together,
right?
And I guess like. And notice how I'm saying Star-Lord and Gamora and not Chris Pratt, and I don't even know who plays Gamora, but
Zoe Saldana, yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
But no one thinks of Harley Quinn as Harley Quinn. They think of it as Margot Robbie in cosplay. Like,
Yeah.
let's be honest.
I mean, so like the Suicide Squad movies, the Suicide Squad and the Suicide Squad, like I liked both of those films actually, but like you said, so like those movies weren't charming in a sense, like they were just more like gritty, and it was like more of a darker tone, and they were trying to do that shit with Harley Quinn when she's like, I think she was supposed to be like the charming and alluring one of the thing, but it's like there's like no one character that's supposed to like embody this type of dynamic for your group. Like I feel like it should be a collective thing. Um, but yeah, so I feel like in a sense, it's it's different from, like you said, Guardians, because you had Gamora, you had Star Lord, but I feel like even the dynamic with Groot and Rocket and fucking um Jax, is it Jax? Is it
Drax.
Drax? Yeah, even like the whole dynamic between them was like, you know, when it's their teamwork, their camaraderie, like what they had, their personalities just all kind of meshed well together. And I feel like with the Suicide Squad movies, there wasn't really that. Like I didn't get that in those films.
One other thing was with the Guardians, they chose to do the heroic thing. I mean, it was self-preservation, but the Suicide Squad, like their whole like the whole story is that they have a gun to their head the entire time. Well, technically a bomb in the brain, but it's like it's not nearly as compelling when they aren't choosing to do the right thing or the right-ish thing, right adjacent.
You're like, are you talking like far away and then getting up close again?
I'm sorry,
like
what?
Like, so like your voice, it's kind of like silent when you're talking, and then it like gets louder. So I don't know if it's just your mouth away from the microphone or not, or the mic.
I might be. Is this better?
Yeah, no, that's better. That's better.
Okay. But did you hear what I was saying about the fact that Suicide Squad, they have a gun to their head the entire time?
Yeah.
And Guardians, it's like it might be for selfish reasons, but they actually chose to try and warn the Nova Corps and tried to save the world or universe, whatever.
Right.
Like they don't want to see bodies drop.
Correct. Yeah.
Whereas the Suicide Squad, they don't give a
fuck. They're kind of just like, well, so like I feel like that whole general theme of that film was like, oh, we have to work together to achieve this objective. But then toward the end, it's like, oh, like maybe it's good that we did this. Like I can see why the good in this type of act. Whereas, like you said, in Guardians, it was more like, oh yeah, like that definitely shouldn't be taking place. So we should definitely do something about it. Type deal. It was all about the motivations.
Yeah, I don't know. Plus, I'm sorry, the Suicide Squad is not taking out the Justice League. I can buy them maybe getting one or two if they have resources from Waller, but as soon as like the likes of Batman has their guard up, it's over.
Man, you are like, I don't know, it's like jumping in and out. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I'll unplug my headphones. Maybe if I just take them out, that'll be better.
Oh. Huh.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now. You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
What the deal with there?
All right. So no, what were you saying now with Amanda Waller? I'm sorry.
Well, the thing is, like, with the thing is, like, all they really care about is Waller not blowing their heads up, and it just gets frustrating. And also I don't see them beating the Justice League. Like, I don't know how the amount of contrivances you'd have to get for that. I could see them maybe taking out Superman if they're exceedingly lucky. They have Deadshot, and Waller gives them a kryptonite bullet, maybe. But as soon as Batman's guard is up, you lose.
Yeah, I the deaths. I'll play a few of them for you here, but from what I could find, but as far as this, so I'll go through. So the Superman one, apparently goes into a fight to the death essentially with Diana, and she ends up in the end stabbing him in the chest with a piece of kryptonite, like a kryptonite shard or whatever, and then he ends up um eye beaming her with, like, I guess, to the point of a mortal injury essentially, and then like they both just die off that. So
Wait, who in the Suicide Squad can orchestrate that?
yeah.
No, earnestly, like
I don't know. Like, I don't know. So I apparently, so the I don't know the plot. I don't know if the plot's supposed to be their brains were like manipulated and taken over um by Brainiac or what. But yeah. So I mean, I can find out what the fuck, because everyone in the game, like all the legacy characters in the game, all have like glowing eyes. They're like either red or purple or some shit. So like, um, okay, it says they are sent to. So the Justice League, they're sent to stop the alien invader. Let's see. To stop the alien invader, Brainiac and kill members of the Justice League who become homicidal after being brainwashed by him. So that's the plot, essentially.
okay, but it's okay. Still fucking stupid.
Yeah. I know. It's like you said, it's contrivances and then because of this, because of that. It's like, yeah, that's easy. We'll just have Brainiac brainwash them all. Yeah, that's easy. So
Brainwashing isn't Brainiac's bag.
yeah, I'm like, that's God. You'll see a lot of things that aren't people's bags, but they tended to put this in the game. So all right, so they have Bruce Wayne or Batman's death here, actual on this thing. So I'll play it. I was like, jeez.
I don't know,
I like
man.
that they have spoiler
For
alert.
two for two,
Oh, I know.
I'm killing your boys so far. Ah, love makes it worth the pleasure. Ugh. You think you're a team now? You're herd animals, dependent on someone else to survive. Like you, Harkness. An illiterate alcoholic who's desperate for the spotlight.
And Floyd's a deadbeat dad.
Okay, pause.
Sharky's a freak who'll never be a real boy, and
Are they AIing in Batman's voice?
No, that's actually Kevin Conroy's actual. Like, they even used Kevin Conroy for this fucking shit. Like,
This is actually Kevin Conroy?
yeah, this was
This
one of his
Last
last.
voice role?
Yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah. Which makes this entire thing like even more fucked. Like, like I know they didn't foresee him dying, but like, still, like, still not in good taste.
what was it? Oh yeah, I never was too bright. Get some new material, jerk off. You know, Joker
You really aren't, though.
used to be real good at hurting people with words. But you, well, even
Okay,
when
pause
you're
one
evil,
more time.
you're still too good.
They dare to use a reference to Arkham City in his death scene.
They did.
Fuck
They did.
right off.
Taking that huge shit right on the Arkham series. Yep.
You had a good run, Brucey. Flying around Gotham, punching bad guys, clean up the
Quit your
streets,
fucking monologuing.
causing long-term mental and emotional damage to everyone you knew.
It's like, yeah, we know. We've played those games. They were
It's
fun
our
as fuck.
turn
Why are you
now.
shitting on them?
After all we've been through, oh, Bet you didn't think it'd be me at the end, huh, Bits?
I mean, you did.
Are
You
we
see, he
done
called
with your
that.
bad stand-up routine?
Almost. But you always gotta end on your best joke.
Didn't he already die in the Arkham games? I thought he died at the end of the most recent one.
I don't. Did he? I don't remember him dying in the most recent one. Did he?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a question mark at the end where they aren't sure.
Yeah, I would have to go back and take a look, but I don't remember if he actually died at the end of the other one. But yeah, so we get that bullshit, like just unreal, unreal, and the references, the callbacks back to those games, don't eat like
That makes it worse.
it does make it worse. It does make it worse, and the nerve to have Kevin Conroy fucking do this shit.
Go out like a bitch.
Yeah, I mean he already did in Crisis on Infinite Earths, didn't he? Like
He went out like Dean twice.
oh my god, man! R.I.P. Kevin Conroy, man. I'm so sorry for this bullshit. So yeah,
Earnestly, I apologize to you and your family, Mr. Conroy. I
yeah,
apologize.
like sincerely, like. All right, I'm gonna play. Let's see, whose death should I play? So it's not necessarily the deaths either that I'm playing. It's more of like the context and what's happening around. When it takes place. So I'll do Flash. So they just killed the Flash. You want to know how they killed the Flash? Do you want to guess?
They said run faster, Barry, and he failed to run faster.
Apparently, because plot, there was a anti-speed force device. This is
Are
what
you what?
there is a anti-speed force device that they use to slow him down.
A pot convenience device?
Correct.
That's
Yeah.
really what they came up with, a pot convenience device?
I mean, that's pretty much all of the shit that they're using to take down the the Justice League. Oh man, but yeah, here it is. Here's oh no, what happened? Oh, you know what? I know what I have to do. Bear with me. I'll get it back.
Is
Oh,
my audio better?
no, yeah, your audio is better, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Oh no, you're good, man. You're good. All right, so that's the Batman. Okay, here we go. I think I just left it. All right, just got to share the screen. All right, one more time. All right, we should be good now. Here we go.
And so the Flash has expired. He saved our lives, yet we ended his. As honorable warriors, we will show proper respect to this fallen hero.
Okay, what the fuck is with the costumes?
Class, man. That. Holy shit.
Did you get all that?
I got the genuinely trying to be respectful one from what is it, King Shark or
Yeah,
whatever the frick his name was.
yeah. Boomerang here was about to take a piss actually on the Flash,
Show a little class, man. That. Holy shit.
and then gets proceeded to be admired for his huge penis here by Deadshot. Yeah,
That's classy.
yeah, yeah. So taking a figurative and literal piss on our legacy character, and then being celebrated for
Did a 10-year-old write this game?
I probably.
It feels like they're just like, oh, we're using no words and we're being edgy McEdgerton.
Oh man. So I just don't know in what person's mind when they were writing this and was like, oh yeah, let's have Boomerang, like let's have him take a piss on the Flash, and then while his dick's out, or just have one of the team members here just praise him for how big it is. I'm just like, what in the actual fuck? Like, since when is it? Like, none of this shit matters. Like,
It's
yeah,
not funny. It's not clever.
no, it's not. It's not. Like, the game's already bad. Like, now you got to take a piss on your characters now. But yeah, so I'll just
Maybe they think
Congratulations.
the universe already did that, so they aren't bothering.
say that again.
Maybe they figure the DC movies already did that, so they aren't worried about it.
Yeah, I feel like this isn't really helping DC. It's helping their case at all. I just feel like it's not.
And then to have Harley fucking salute. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and to have her salute. Yeah. Yeah, you got this bitch over here saluting. Now, this shit that I'm about to play now, like, this shit is like unfucking real to me. And like the plot convenience and contrivance and God, like I feel like they don't even know how their own heroes' powers work anymore in this universe, or when it comes to DC. And because if they did, like, they wouldn't have allowed this shit to happen. So I'm going to play this next, and yeah.
Saying
Here we go.
they could whoop Batman's ass. How that
So this is Green Lantern's ring, by the way. To provide some context, King Shark is looking at, I think Brainiac and his entire ship is like coming toward them now, and they need some type of huge shield, right? So like everyone's kind of like, oh, what do we do? These heroes are dead. So King Shark here decides to, Green Lantern has his ring. Why? I'll pick it up. Let's see if,
If Green Lantern was dead, his ring would already be returning to Oa.
correct. Problem one.
he's all murder, kill. He could destroy us without it. Well,
What you doing there, Sharko?
Shark? What you got there, buddy?
Somebody take it from him.
You want to try?
That's not how that works.
We'll just leave it there. There you go.
This was clearly written by that old lady from that commercial that was taking friends off her wall or unfriending people.
What'd you say? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Remember that old that commercial from a few years back about the older woman who's like posting stuff to her wall and it's literally her wall?
Yeah.
And her friend goes, "That's not how this works.
Yeah.
That's not how any of this works." That's how I feel right now.
That is not how any of this works. But they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Oh man. Yeah, when I first saw this, I was like, I'm pretty sure when Green Lantern dies, the ring it's gone. Like it goes back, one. And then two, the ring has to choose someone who's like pure of heart, the ability to overcome fear, like which King Shark doesn't like embody any of these fucking things. So, but yeah, I was like, this is just not. how these things work. But I mean, hey, if you have the anti-speed force fucking device, and then apparently King Shark can just become a Green Lantern now. I mean, Wonder Woman can, you know, Wonder Woman and Superman can kill themselves, and then Harley Quinn, of course, she can kill Batman. So why the fuck not, right?
I
Why
can't
not?
pick up a Green Lantern's ring and put it on and have it work. It has to choose you, or it will not work.
It will not work. It will not work. No. But yeah, apparently in this case, it does work. So I remember when I first heard of this game coming out, and my immediate response was, why are we killing the Justice League? Like, why are we doing that? I don't understand why we're killing the Justice League, but here we are. Here we are.
This is just from people who don't actually know how stories work, or how mechanics work, or how, like, they don't know how, like, they probably don't even know not to eat paste. Like,
Oh man, yeah, they probably couldn't even write a suicide note. Like, these fucking people, man. I don't understand why you would even go this route before. And then to put it in the Arkham verse, I, it just like all of this just gives me a headache.
that really is the worst part.
Yeah,
Is taking a beloved franchise and ending it with the Justice League getting boned by the Suicide Squad.
yeah, yeah. They literally bent them over. Yeah, without lube, by the way. So yeah, they just took it. They just took it. What is it that Gary says DC stands for dead company. So
He's right.
yeah. 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 What were you gonna say? I feel like I cut you off there. I'm sorry.
The Justice League dropped the soap. That's what happened.
That might have to be the episode title. The Justice League dropped the soap. I fucking love it. I love it. Yeah, so I'm like curious to see how well this game does. I can't wait till, a week or two out, so I can get we can get some real numbers on how this game's doing, because I'm pretty like Rocksteady's definitely gonna take a hit on this one. This shit kind of reminds me of remember when Square Equinox dropped that Avengers game? I don't know if it was like 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and that shit was fucking trash. And like the main story didn't even surround around literally any of the Avengers, really. It was all around like Kamala Khan. it was it
I
was
remember, yeah.
yeah, it was fucked. And I think this is just gonna follow down the same path here of just going nowhere. And yeah, so yeah, this game, like I have no interest in playing this game. I watch. I think Mahler's doing a stream where he's gonna play it. I'll probably watch that because that'll
That
be.
poor bastard.
I know, I know. So I'll probably tune in and watch him play that. But as
We
far
believe in you, long man.
yeah, really, really, if anyone can do it, it's you. It's you, Cthulhu God. Because for fuck's sakes, I'm not doing it. Like I'm not doing it there. But yeah, that's a Suicide Squad game. That's the game.
Don't you mean that's the gambit?
Yeah, really, that is the fucking gambit. Yeah, man, when I saw those, I was like, what is even that's why I was like, I wonder if TC's even heard of this game or have heard anything about this game or seen anything.
I honestly haven't. And my life is worse for having seen it.
Yeah, it pissed me off. Like when I saw those leaked deaths, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? like just unnecessarily. But like I said, I remember when this game was like they were like announced this game, and I was like, why? That was literally my question. I'm like, there was like why? Like no one wants to see the Suicide Squad kill the jet. Like no one loves the Suicide Squad that much to see them do something like that. Like yeah.
Anti-Speed Force. You.
Anti-Speed Force, yeah.
An anti-Speed Force device. Oh, Jesus.
Yep, anti-Speed Force device. The Suicide Squad, they go to Wayne Manor, where Bruce Wayne is, the Batcave, and they kind of just apparently they trap him in there and they catch him in there somehow because Bruce Wayne wouldn't have any contingencies whatsoever. So they were able to just penetrate all his forces and defenses and capture him. Yeah. And bring him out in the city to execute him, essentially. So,
Barber, have you ever read Kingdom Come?
I have read Kingdom Come. Yes.
What happened in that story when people found out who Bruce Wayne was?
Yeah.
Right on doing his thing. He just stayed in this cave, made automatons, and they kicked ass.
They kicked that. Yes, exactly. exactly. Like you're just not fucking getting in there. But yeah, a lot of plot convenience. Oh, I thought this was also funny. This article here that oh man, because of course, I mean, I feel like this entire game is just kind of circles around modern day influences and ideologies and you name it. But when I saw this, I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't really doubt this at all. So, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League sees Lex Luthor praise Wonder Woman and the Amazons for their having solved the problem of toxic masculinity. So, there you go. There you fucking go. And that's why when this game fucking flops, you get what you fucking deserve.
What?
Yeah.
The absolute fuck is going on?
Yeah. They're trying to kill their company. That's what's going on, sir. They're trying to make us not give a fuck about these.
They're succeeding.
Yeah, they are. They are succeeding. Yeah.
What the?
Let's see. Apparently there's a line in this game where Lex, let's see. It says as if players needed yet another reason to pass on Rocksteady's game, disappointing Suicide Squad. An in-game profile for Wonder Woman has revealed that the Arkhamverse incarnation of Lex Luthor greatly admires the fact that toxic masculinity does not exist within the Amazon society of Themyscira. Let's see. There's like a quote from.
Fucking kidding me.
Oh man, dude, I wish this was fucking a parody right now. Like this is. Let's see. Lex. I'm trying to find his the exact quote from the game. I like saw it. It said taken from files Lex Luthor profile being super. Oh, okay. It says okay. Taken from the files of Lex Luthor. Diana's profile begins with the supervillain explaining, "I am prone to wild imaginings. As a man of science, speculation is how my brain finds leisure, and the closest thing it knows to play. But there is a little amusement to be found in imagining how improved Earth would be if instead of forcing the Amazon into hiding with our cruelty and avarice, we would instead look to them as a model."
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Avarice, thy name is Lex. First of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, he'd be like, "Stay in your lane, bitch." Like,
yeah. Dead ass though, he would. Oh, that's so fucking true. Oh man, that is so fucking true. That's exactly what he said would say. Stay in your lane, bitch. Oh man, fuck out of here. Is pretty much. He'd be like, go get those women and bring them here. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's. I saw that and I was like, wow. Okay, well, there it is. That's the game. That's the game. That's Lex. So yeah, there it is. I know that you're going to be
Lex doesn't admire anyone. He just gets jealous and petty.
correct. Correct. Yeah.
Let alone complaining, well, we'd have less greed in the world if the Amazons were in control. I'm like, literally your character is the greedy guy. I mean, obviously there's more to his character, but you get my point.
No, yeah. No, I totally I definitely get your point for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Like he should be the last person preaching about how we should fucking implement what the Amazonians are doing to solve our toxic masculinity issue, apparently. Like, oh my gosh. Like Lex embodies toxic masculinity. Honestly, it's just he's just a villain. He's a masculine villain. Like that's just him.
You know what it is? You know what it is? He got bullied because he's bald, and that's why he doesn't like toxic masculinity.
Oh, that's what it is. He's insecure about his lack of hair. That's what caused. That's okay. So he's yeah. All right. All right. I was gonna say there was another comparable issue, but I completely lost it. I thought about it and I lost it. It might come back to me or it might not. But yeah, just because he's bald, that's why he's empathetic. So, but yeah, if we all just followed the Amazons, we live in a better place. We live in a better place. So I know you're gonna be downloading this game right after we get done with this. Like I know you're just can't wait to fire it up.
I'll download this game once I win a gold medal in the 40-yard dash, in the 400-yard dash.
uh, oh man, I mean, hey, if you try hard enough, you can get out of that chair, sir. If you try hard enough.
Oh my god, I love it.
For fuck's sakes. Well, DC, Justice League, like you said, Justice League, they dropped the soap. They definitely dropped the soap there. So yeah, man, I got nothing else for this bullshit.
Do
I
they?
don't know. Go ahead.
Who wrote this? I'm not even memeing. Like, who wrote this game?
I don't know. Let me Google it and find out. Let's see. I know Rocksteady. I know it's Rocksteady's, but I'm curious who actually did some writing. Like I genuinely. Oh well, yeah. I guess develop and publish. So yeah, Rocksteady developed and published this. Yeah.
Boycott Rocksteady.
Yeah.
No, seriously, if they cared this little about their IPs, that they're just willing to shit on all the legacy characters, and they don't even get the villains right,
Yeah.
like, why do they deserve your money?
No, that's true. That's true. And it's like crazy too, because like you would think the optics of it all, right? It's like, okay, like I don't know when this game went to development. Let's see. I'm like curious when this game went to development here because I'm like optic wise, it would only make sense for you to try to make a game to bring back the fan base, to try to like because your movies haven't been doing so great. So like you would think you'd want to bring a game in, but maybe not.
I still can't get over the fact that Lex is like, you're curing the toxic masculinity problem, where there won't be any greed or there won't be avarice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they even know who Lex Luthor is, or do they just think he's the Gerber baby all grown up?
I don't think they know. I don't think they care, to be honest. I think they're just like, oh, okay, this is, they probably, oh, Lex Luthor is in Superman's rogue gallery, so fine, we can use him. Like, they probably just picked up the Cliff Note versions of Lex Luthor and was like, oh, we can totally make him into a Goodman and have him say, yeah, let's just solve toxic masculinity by,
The most unironically toxic character
yeah,
in
yeah,
pretty much DC Comics.
it was on purpose. It was
He's being fucking wow.
All right, so it looks like the game went to the development around the end of 2016, early 2017. So right around there is when they were in development for this game.
Oh, that makes sense. That was when the woke mind virus first really infected things.
Yes, it was. So that definitely makes sense, and I'm sure they didn't think that things wouldn't be as bad as they are now, but it's like this game is not helping like your cause here. And especially with this new DC universe coming out with James Gunn, it's like people are like, why do I give a like, you killed Batman? Why should I give a fuck about Batman when you killed him in the game and you had Harley Quinn do it?
And I'm personally a huge, Superman's my favorite character, but by a mile, Batman is the most popular DC character. Why would you have Harley Quinn kill Batman? Harley Quinn can't even open the jar of mayonnaise by herself. She probably twisted the wrong way.
Because yes, Queen. That's why. Because women. Because girl boss. Because girls get it done. Don't you remember Echo? If you don't, I don't blame you.
I wish I didn't remember Echo.
Oh man, girls get it done. But yeah, just killing Batman. I'm like, no.
Especially bitch. If you go out anything like Dean Winchester, fuck off.
Yeah, and Dean Winchester was just through and impaled himself on, what was it, like a pickaxe or something like that, or some type of nail.
I think it was a nail or something gets skewered by, and that was the end of Dean Winchester's story.
Yeah.
And he showed up in the Winchesters.
Like, out of all the shit they've gone through, out of all the ops, the enemies that they've defeated, I mean, they've literally taken on Satan himself. They've literally gone against Chuck.
Yeah, and he dies because he got punked by a nest of vampires.
Yeah.
Remember when vampires were introduced, they were considered endangered?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, he went out like a bitch.
Yeah.
He went out like a
bitch. And then
bitch.
rambled for about 15 minutes trying to talk to Sam, and it's like, I thought you were gravely injured. You should be dead already.
He just kept saying I'm fading pretty quick, and it's like, but you won't shut the fuck up. So what's really going on here? Oh man, yeah, this game was. Oh, that show. I'm sorry.
we should do like a season by season review of Supernatural.
Oh, dude, I'm game.
I think that'd be fun. We have a lot to say, I think.
No, yeah, we would. I'd be down for that. I love that show, especially the first 5 seasons. Oh, they were fucking great. Great.
It was a lot of fun.
So, yeah, I've got to rewatch them. But I'm down for that. I am down for that. But yeah, so clearly this game is going to save DC. So we're just overreacting, I think. Just overreacting.
Yeah. I've embraced my ableist instincts, and you've embraced your white supremacist instincts.
Oh man. Yes indeed. All right, man. Do you have anything else you want to talk about? I'm like just curious how many refunds are actually going to be distributed. I'm just
Can I have a refund?
I I know, right? I feel like we should just get a refund for even talking about how fucking crazy this shit is. Just how awful this game is. You should just give me the deluxe $100 back just for it being awful and me being a fan of fucking DC. You just shitting on the legacy characters.
Every DC fan should request money back, even if they didn't buy a copy. They're entitled to their money back.
They are, yeah, they are. They are. They definitely are. I mean, to be honest, because of knowing what I know now, I'm just like, even if any new shit of DC comes out, I'm like, why should I even care? Like, that's the mentality I have now. Like, why should I even care? Why? Like, clearly you don't care about what you've established in your character, so why should I give a fuck? So that's where I'm at.
I don't care. I haven't like reliably cared about DC in a long time.
Yeah, DC for me was one of those things where I was like, I think I was probably naive and like holding out hope and being like, oh, maybe, like possibly. But I think at this point, it's just, I'm going to feel how I felt about Marvel. And I'm just like, I don't care. I feel nothing for this. I don't care about this. You could come up with.
Lost me at the Jolly Rancher scene.
Say that again.
They lost me at the Jolly Rancher scene.
Yeah. 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 So yeah. But yeah. We thank you guys for tuning in. We do ask that you smash that like button, subscribe, leave us a comment, let us know what you guys think. Hit that bell for notifications. Share this video, out there, and you guys take care.
Bye, everybody.
But yeah, man, that's the game. That's the gambit.
Okay. I need to put it as a clip.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
In front of go to the Joker scene where he kills the talk show host.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And on the Joker and DC Comics on the talk show host's face.
Oh, good. Good idea. Good idea. And then put fucking that's the gambit right afterwards. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely do that. That's not a problem.
Sorry about
man. Go ahead.
Sorry about the audio.
No, you're fine.
Don't know what the deal is.
You're good. You're good. Audio, it happens all the time, so you're fine. It's not like you were like cutting out to the point where like I just couldn't hear anything you were saying at all. It was just
wonky.
Yeah, it was just sometimes it would sound like you were talking from further away, and then other times you were like just way up close. So
it's right up there. I don't know. Whatever.
It's fine. It's whatever. You were making some good points, and yeah, I mean, still came out pretty well. So no complaints here.
None here. Definitely dropped the soap.
Yeah. Yes. The Justice League definitely dropped the soap.